Foxies. How are you guys doing this morning? Shawnee, welcome. Led Zeppelin in the house. Brendan, hey, how are you doing? Led Zeppelin, thank you for the 50 likes and thank you for inviting your fans. Brendan, thank you for inviting your fans. Who just gave the 50 likes? Shawnee, was that you? I think I found out why I got hacked. Because you were infected, Brendan? Yeah, Shawnee, I thought so. Sorry, I had a brain fart. It's Monday morning, sorry. Yosef is in the house. Or is it Yusuf? Fuzzy Dice Cream, thank you for becoming a fan. Fuzzy Dice. So how are you guys doing this wonderful Monday morning? So everybody, happy National Spanish Pela Day and happy Joe Day. Tabitha, thank you for the 50 likes. Yeah, so Brendan, that could mean that you've got something on your computer that's causing problems. You might try running your antivirus, do a full scan, and see what happens. Flog is in the house. Hey, how are you doing, Flog? You're sick today. Oh no. I'm sorry, Yusuf. I hope you feel better. No, you don't. Screw that. Flog invited. Thank you for inviting your fans, Flog. Courtney B, you're on spring break. Nice. So, do you have break for the entire week? Or or do you get just like 2 or 3 days? The Wayman 9, welcome. How are you doing today? Wow, thank you for the 400 likes, Wayman. Do you know Sierra Dallas? Hey, Rebecca B, how are you doing? No, Sierra. No, Rebecca. Isn't that a bummer? So I've applied twice, and the last time I applied, it was like the 1st of March, Well, thank you for using your free spin on me, Wayman. I appreciate it. Uh, so the second time I applied was like the 1st of March, and it was their standard rejection letter. Please increase your fan base, and then feel free to try again, but wait 6 weeks. So I have like, I don't know, 2 more weeks that I've got to wait. But here's the good thing, or kind of a cool thing. On Friday's broadcast, morning broadcast, when I was done, I got dropped into Brent Morgan's broadcast, and he stopped what he was doing and said hi to me. Hey, Aaron, welcome. Kareem, welcome. Oh, post. Uh, um, here, let's do a dab. How was that? He asked me how I was doing. He said he's been looking at my captured moment, and then he asked me if I was partnered yet. 10 likes. Rebecca, everything counts. Thank you very much. Aaron, thank you for the 50 likes.
No.
Shooting, sure, welcome. What? So, okay, Rebecca, I can do that. I definitely can do that. But Brent, so after I told him I wasn't partnered, he said, keep it up. He said it took him 5 years. Yo, it's M. Thank you for the applause. And then he said he was going to talk to YouNow about me and put in a good word. So, and I know Brent is like a mover and shaker. Well, he said something like that. I'm pretty sure. Rami, welcome to YouNow and welcome to my broadcast. It, it might not have been 5 years, but he did say that he had 10,000 fans before he was partnered. Ooh, Brendan Black, Windows 10 Defender. Um, you might look at Avast. Get the free version, if nothing else. Anything is really better than Windows Defender. Yeah, Yusuf, if you're sick, maybe you should go back to sleep. Louise is in the house. Welcome. Am I a puppet? No. I'm a red panda. But I think, Rebecca, that I've got you fanned, so I'll keep an eye out for your broadcasts, and I'll drop in and guest with you. How's that sound? But you can't go to sleep. You want to see me? What? Oh, maybe we can lull you to sleep with some boring chat. How's that sound? Did I have a nice lay-in? Uh, yes, Louis. I did. Except I woke up at the same time that I usually did or do, and I don't know. Maybe we'll change the start time to 8 o'clock. We'll try this week and see what happens. All right, so do that Avast free scan, Brendan, but also look for malware bites and do a full scan with that and see what happens with all of that. So everybody, today is National Spanish Pele Day and National Joe Day. Oh no, what did I do there? Oh no, no. Yeah, malware bites will catch a lot of them. So, National Spanish Pele Day apparently is basically anything made with rice. It's a rice dish from Spain. Paella has become very popular and is known around the world. At lunchtime, workers in the field would make the rice dish on a flat pan oven or over a fire. They'd mix in whatever they could find, such as rabbits, snails, and vegetables. Okay, Rebecca. It has become spread to every region of Spain as well as worldwide, using almost any type of ingredient that goes well with rice. Malware bites. Do a search for that, Brendan, and see what that gets you. And you can't go to school. Yeah, usually if you're sick, it's probably a good idea to stay home. I mean, you don't want to spread whatever you might have to everybody else. So, and then National Joe Day. Uh, apparently you enjoy a cup of Joe with all your friends named Joe, Joetta, Joey, Joseph, Josephine, Johanna, Joanne, Jody, or whatever variant of the name Joe uh, is all celebrated on this year. So happy National Spanish Pele Day and happy National Joe Day. So, oh no. Mm, Officer Joe Swanson. Yes, that would be a joke. All right, everybody. So we have the food cam up today, and I found these packs of tuna. So there's a Mexican style tuna that is premium tuna with jalapeno peppers in sunflower oil. We have Thai chili style. Sebastian, thank you for the 50 likes. And then we've got Mediterranean style tuna, which I don't know, I'm assuming the Thai chili has Thais or Thai chilies in it. I mean, that'd be my assumption. Mediterranean has its premium tuna with sun-dried tomatoes and extra virgin olive oil. So we can do tuna, or we can do the mystery baby food. So it's up to you guys. The tuna or mystery baby food. So you guys can choose if you'd want. So if we want to do tuna, let's go ahead and put 1 in the chat. And if we want to do the mystery baby food, we can do 2 in the chat. Rana Teresa, welcome. Hi, how are you doing? Um, you're not on a Mac, are you, Brendan? Hey, Shani, thank you. And I love you too, Shani. Thank you, I appreciate it.
Deeply love you.
So, Brendan, it looks like just by that URL that you're trying to download uh, the Mac version. So here, I go to here. Yeah, I mean, it looks like you're close, but hit the free download, and then it says you're almost there, and then click download, and that should give you the Windows version. I mean, if you do the Mac download, that's not going to help you at all because that's designed to run on the Macintosh, not Windows 10. So who asked about Sierra Dallas? Who is that asked about that? Maybe they're not here. Which is possible. We've lost 12 viewers, so down to 5. It's a slow day today, apparently. Yusuf, make sure you drink plenty of fluids. Luke is in the house. Welcome, Luke. How are you doing today, Luke? It is a slow day today. National Spanish Pele Day, which is a rice dish, apparently. And Happy National Joe Day. So if you know any Joes, buy 'em a cup of Joe. You crashed? Like in a car? Or what kind of crashing were you doing? Yeah, well, she made an early appearance, Luke. Thank you for inviting your fans. So, Luke, it's kind of slow. Oh, we have a guest. Or maybe we don't. Four people. Invite you for guests. That's all. So here's the food cam. We've got tuna for today. Hey Tara, how are you doing? I got a Mexican style tuna, which is premium tuna with jalapeno peppers. We've got the Thai chili style, which I'm assuming it's got the little red peppers. I'm assuming it's hot. And then we have the Mediterranean style tuna that got a premium tuna with sun-dried tomatoes. And then there's the mystery baby food. Mm. And so I had everybody vote, and nobody voted. This is what you get for getting on later. I know, but you know what? It was like at this time one I'd get like 30 people jumping in the stream, so it just kind of made sense that oh, get on it this time instead. But apparently that was a bad idea. All right, Yusuf wants to guess. He's not in the guest queue, but let me see if I can force him. Welcome, Seth.
Hello.
Hello. Seth, thank you for the 50 likes.
How's it going?
It's going good. So how come you're sick today?
Not real good.
You don't know why you're sick?
What?
I say you don't know why you're sick? Hi, Jordan.
You didn't ask me.
Oh, do you have a riddle?
What?
Do you have a riddle?
Hmm.
Yeah, so that was a really poor connection. Jordan, thank you for inviting your fans. Yusuf, maybe restart your laptop or your iPad. Like do the power it down and back on and reset it and see what that does. That might make a better connection. Okay, thanks for stopping. Caitlin, hi, how are you doing? I know, right, Jordan? Let's spread the love. No, but seriously, it is apparently a very slow day. Back on spring break. So, Caitlin, what do you plan to do while you're on spring break? Do you have any major plans? What kind of messing up, Brendan? Go outside? Caitlin, that's probably a good idea. And maybe hang out with your friends, but don't spend it indoors. go outside and enjoy the fresh air, the sunshine. Oh, excuse me, and lift weights. Nice. You know, Brendan, it is Monday, and typically YouNow does some updates on Monday, so you know they could be messing with things. Okay, Caitlin, thanks for stopping. You have a good day. I hope the start of your spring break goes really well. I glitched buying bars, and it gave me 1,200 bucks. How many bars were you trying to buy, Jordan? Oh wow! Did it did it charge you for 1,200 bars? Oh well, sweet. That's like a bonus, isn't it? A great day for a Monday. That's like hitting the jackpot, isn't it? Maybe it was a super secret um special just for you. So, Brendan, you downloaded malware bytes. Did you install it and do a scan? Because just downloading the program isn't going to do anything unless you're infected. And then you have to run that malware bytes. Well, run the malware bytes, run your Avast antivirus, and clean all that stuff up. Hugs and kisses? Um, alright, Sleepy, just for you. So, last week, Jim Bob turned in an application, and they sent him an email, and apparently there is testing on Wednesday. That's this Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. And I didn't quite know what kind of testing, or Jim Bob didn't know what kind of testing was involved, so he wrote him back. It's like, is there any particular way Jim Bob should dress for the testing? I.e., is it a physical performance test or a written test? And they wrote back, they said, no particular dress code. I would recommend comfortable, dressy, casual. And then in parentheses, they said, nice blue jeans, yes. Sweats, no. Frog, welcome back. And then they said, written test only for active listening and common sense. Nothing you can prepare for. It's like, oh, great. So Jim Bob is not going to be getting this job. I know. Jim Bob's going to fail. Like common sense, active listening. Like, what? But they scheduled 2.5 hours for the test. What the hell kind of active listening test takes 2.5 hours? I mean, like, for real. That's an awful long time to sit and listen. Wait, where did it say? Somewhere in here it said 2.5 hours. This testing may take approximately 2.5 hours, and it is the first phase in their selection process. So weed out all the people that can't listen and that have no common sense, and then move on from there, apparently. And I found that email while digging through my spam filter, while looking for an email from YouNow. Didn't get the email from YouNow. Thanks, but I did get it. I get it from them. So, oh well. So what that means, everybody, is that on Wednesday there's not going to be an evening broadcast. Just so you know. Changing everything up this week, you guys. You probably everybody's gonna get all upset. I'm sure. And and this social experiment was possibly a big failure. Hey Aaron, welcome back. What did I just say? Wednesday, 6:30 p.m. is when the testing is, so there's not going to be a Wednesday evening broadcast. Especially if it takes Jim Bob 2.5 hours for that test, that yeah, that might be a more difficult job than he can handle. Um, did I learn what lesson? You mean about changing times? Well, it's a social experiment, right? An experiment, you gotta, yeah. I, uh, but you know what? I had like, when I first started, I had like 13, 15 people, something like that, and then all of a sudden it pow, just dropped down to 6. So I'm not sure what the deal is. Maybe there are more important people. See, like Brent Morgan is on right now, and he's slowly moving up, so maybe he's stealing everybody away. So, yeah, so this social experiment had interesting results. Yeah. So tell me, Luke, how was your 15-minute ban last night? So I finally got it all out. Nice. So did she report you or something? Or did Bob report you? Was it done by a mod, or did Bob, did he like ban you or mute you or do whatever? Oh, he didn't. Yeah, he's probably too busy guesting somebody, wasn't he? Or talking or doing whatever. Funny. Well, that's what she's good at. And I'm sure they probably listen to her when she spams a report. You guys are reporting each other back and forth. Who was she? I was watching yesterday. Um, Carter? Carter Brunch? Brunch? Carter? I don't remember. Carter somebody. And she asked him if he'd ever gone on. No, was it Carter? Yeah, I think it was Carter. She asked him if he'd ever been on the sea. And he's like, no, he's been swimming. And then all of a sudden, brrr, she dropped the yacht on him. But he was all confused. He's like, I don't know what you mean on the sea. It was kind of funny. Yeah, look, that's like, it's okay to do that if you're broadcasting and it's your stream. Sure, you don't like what somebody's doing, let them know. But if you're chatting in somebody else's stream, I mean, I'm sorry, that's taking control issues or control freakish just a little too far. You don't like something, ignore the person. That's what the block button's for. You don't report them and get a mod involved. You do your own personal little block, and then you don't have to deal with it the rest of the day. Yeah. Derek in the house. Hey Derek, how you doing? How is your Monday? Happy National Spanish Pele Day. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And Happy National Joe Day. No, you're supposed to tell everybody else they're wrong, Luke. Not because unless you're actively picking on somebody in the broadcast, you know what? You be you. I mean, I think you've been around long enough. Welcome back, Brendan. You know that I don't ban very many people unless you're like being extremely offensive. I rarely correct anybody either. So, you know, unless you and Gabby come in and start arguing about who's got the biggest cojones, then exactly, there you go. That's the trick. So 13 Cheers was all excited, DMing me last night that he was 12 fans away from getting 1,000 fans, which is pretty impressive. So I told him to stop in this morning and I'd guest him and we'd try to push him up with those 12 fans. But guess what? He lied. Because he's not here. He's spamming and Bob. Well, he didn't show up. He hasn't shown up. I don't know where he's at. You know, I'm missing half the usual audience, so um I don't know. Maybe people are confused, maybe they're missing where I'm at, I don't know. Maybe YouNow is having issues, which I doubt. I mean, it's hard to say. Tyler Carter, yo, how are you doing? You quarantined it after you scanned it? Well, if you've got something running, quarantine is a good start. Then restart your computer and scan again, and scan with everything, and keep doing it until you no longer get anything that needs to be quarantined. Tyler Carter, how are you doing this morning? Happy Monday. I didn't know you was on. Derek, thank you for inviting your fans. Wait, I don't
No.
know. What, Tyler, did you now send out a notification? You know, you're not the only one that complains about not getting notifications about me going live, though. There's several people that do that, or that have that problem. So if you follow me on Twitter, turn on my post notifications. I do tweet out every time I go live. And I try not to spam the tweets very much. Mostly it's just YouNow stuff. I've got 3 YouTubes, a Twitter, and YouNow push. Thanks. AB Nation, thank you for inviting your fans as well. Well, Barbara, doing pretty good for a Monday. It's a slow Monday, but it is National Spanish Pele Day, and it is National Joe Day, for what it's worth. So happy for them. So Tyler, how was your weekend? How was everybody's weekend? It was overcast and dreary here all weekend. Pronounce that word? Um, that word. Paella? There's no Y in there. Why did you just retweet that? Oh, that's okay. L8 makes the Y. National Spanish Paella Day. And I bet, Luke, you're gonna tell me that this doesn't say jalapenos, even though it's blurry. Angie, welcome. That looks like jalapeno to me. Pie, paella. Okay, so it's National Paella Day. But really, all that means is it's just National Rice Day, Spanish Rice Day. Because all paella is rice with whatever you can put together and throw in it. Mr. Han, no advertising, no self promotions, please. It's jalapeno. Yeah, that's what I said, Angie. Yeah, they said they mix in whatever they can find, such as rabbits, snails, or vegetables. Later, for special occasion, chicken was added. And it says it's known worldwide using almost any type of ingredient that goes well with rice. Well, like what? I don't know, just throw anything in with rice. Bad boy! Thank you for the 400 likes. Jalapeno. So, hey, Irish Princess Lily, welcome. So next you're gonna be telling me Jesus isn't pronounced that way either, huh? Irish Princess Lily. It is 40 degrees. It's supposed to get up to 53 today, so it's a little chilly. It's partly cloudy, but it's not gonna rain or snow. It's not gonna rain or snow for the rest of the week, so. Aussie Killer, welcome. Alright, thank you for the 400 likes. Angie, thank you for inviting your fans.
No.
National Friday. What? I'm making you cry. Why? That's supposed to be like, no, oh my god, I can't believe you just did that, and then thank you. That's what that's for. Mr. Han, I like fermented berries. Mr. Han, thank you for inviting your fans.
No.
Friday. No, apparently it's Paella Day. Oh, it's scary. I'm sorry. Well, if you stick around long enough, you'll get used to it. Change it to yay. Maybe I'll do like, I work on doing some like somersaults or cartwheels or something, like across the screen. Oh, excuse me, let's see if I can do that. Maddie, hey, how's it going? How was your weekend? But seriously, Mr. Han, I like pizza. I like all the food groups. Pizza, pasta, um, Mexican, Anthony, Stephen, hello, welcome. How are you today? Um, sushi. Are those all the main food groups? I don't think I really have a favorite. I just like food, except for baby food, especially like apple, broccoli, baby food. uh, Luke, just because you have one, two, three, four, 5 crowns doesn't mean you can start harassing everybody. I not speak English, bro. Oh, Subways are good too. Um, the club sandwich is really good. Well, Anthony, um, welcome. Uh, enjoy the broadcast. um, the only language that I speak is English, unfortunately. Look at that, Luke. All them stickers in the broadcast jumped us up to 10. Good job out of you. All right, looks like Angie is the channel interpreter. So, Angie, if you could translate for us. Hmm, I'm assuming you said like hi, bienvenida. Esto está divertido. Yeah, mutilating all of that. It means well, that's what I said. All right, so I'm thinking that I'm not upset. I No, not upset at all. Um, just I'm contemplating my experiment to start later, and it might have been a bad experiment. Well, no, I mean no experiment really is bad. It just had bad results. I thought that things might be a little bit different, and it was different. It's just not the different that I was expecting. So now I'm just sitting here watching Angie have a conversation with Anthony in a language that I don't understand. So EC, I'm assuming, is that Ecuador? Anthony says to guess you, but I think I got that. But no, huh? Are you politely declining? Or it could just be a flat out refusal. Don't scholar me. She knows English and Spanish. Oh. It looks like Anthony found Google Translate. Victor Hugo Castro Rodriguez. Welcome to my broadcast. That's a long name. Speaking of Victor, like 2 weeks ago, Victor wanted to get in my he wanted to guest, but he had to go take a shower first. And I don't think he ever came back from that shower. Hmm. Blake, welcome. And Flog is back. I guess he came back on a Monday. But that was like last Monday, wasn't it? Blake, thank you for the 400 likes. Oh, Angie, is that why you're... I see. So you invite your fans and they only speak English. Brendan, I think you might be hacked again. Just saying. Fluke. So apparently, it just takes an hour for my broadcast to get going. Whether I start at 7:30 or I start at 8:30. That might be the takeaway from this. I know, moving up to number 8, which is good for a Monday morning. Nike Nerfer, welcome to YouNow and welcome to my broadcast. Speaking of knifey, did you see on Messy Monday where Mark Thomas was invited to Nike to design a shoe and they were voting? And it was between hi fake person. I'm not a person. Roosevelt China with um I'm a red panda. If you didn't notice. Or you can maybe even mistake me for a fox. Both of those are acceptable, but to mistake me for a human or call me a fake human, that's just like an insult. So yeah, Mark Thomas, they had a vote between him and two other people. There are three people, and the two other people, they're voting on his shoes. They had like 18 million votes and 20 million votes, and Mark had like 180,000. And then all of a sudden, Nike is decided they're gonna design his shoe. So I don't quite know. I don't see how he could have gotten like 20 million or more votes. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, Nike Nerfer. It's a nickname, kind of like in Robin Hood. The tallest guy is named Little John. But I used to have a YouNow username of Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. Well, Brendan, you were talking about his pee-pee. What do you expect? And Whiskey Tango Foxtrot was a really long name, so people started calling me Foxy, just as a nickname. Angie, thank you for the love.
Truly. Deeply.
My dad kept talking about yours. And and how does he know about yours, Luke? Have you been sending him pictures? Man, you know that's gonna get on Messy Monday one of these days, right? And then once you make it to Messy Monday, then you know you've got it made. You hit 1K. What do you have right now? 296. You know what? You get on Messy Monday, you're guaranteed for like a good 300 at a minimum. So if nothing else, you're gonna double your fan base. Welcome back, Derek. No, it's I am Groot, Brendan. I am Groot. Okay, Blake, thanks for stopping in. Have a good day at school. He's probably at school, Luke. I was surprised that he came on at all, actually. Oh my god. Alright, let's change this whole subject. Because, I mean, like, really? Oh, it's only 7:30? Alright, see you, Blake. Alright, so, for me, it's 9:40. Yeah, so what should we talk about? That's a good question. Um, um, Paya, 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 it looks, this actually looks pretty good. I mean, this is a picture. Look, there's shrimp, it looks like red peppers, there's peas, there's, there's all kinds of goodness in there, I suppose. Although I think it would have been better if they had peeled the shrimp instead of, instead of putting it on there raw like that. Because, Maddie, today is National Spanish Paella Day, and that's what we're looking at. We could talk about The Walking Dead. I find it interesting that everybody from Rick's crew is abandoning ship and running over to Negan. Oh, you haven't seen. Oh, sorry. What you keep typing that, Matthew? Or Maddie? What I called it paella. Paella. Yeah, it's just rice, and it's rice mixed with whatever goes good with rice. But it's national. It's National Rice Day. Happy National Spanish Rice Day and Happy Joe Day. Well, um, I, you don't approve of Rice Day. Well, it's been nationally recognized by the nationaldaycalendar.com. So, the Grand Omega, welcome. The Grand O, thank you for the applause. So, did you guys see on Just Bob's show? Was it on Friday? Is Friday night? Where I used almost 400,000? 400,000 what? I keep going in and out. Well, no, you're talking about me. 400,000 likes. Really? Is that even an option? That would have been sweet. Gold Jacko! Right here, hold on, there's this. So, there's a smoochie, and, oops, and the hugs. Come here. Rocket League is it's not an MMO. It's like League of Angels, isn't it? Well, you have one team. Well, so you got one team, and you go and you fight a second team, something like that. So, did you guys see on Just Bob's show? Oh, it's like car soccer. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I remember seeing that. So Friday night on Just Bob's show, I debuted the typing upside down text and put it in the trailer that goes across the screen, like right down here. And I planted the F bomb, and Bob had to stop and read it. And then Luke and I used it liberally throughout the trailer. The what? The floating text on the screen, whatever that's called. Like, that goes right down here. Whatever that text is. Yes, the on-screen message. Thank you. Yeah. Whatever that is, I don't know. And it keeps keeps telling me there's one guest in the guest queue, and I go look in the guest queue and there's nobody there. And then it updates to 0. I think YouNow's messing with me. And it also says I have 10 views in the audience, and I look, and there's Shawnee, Luke, Brendan, and Fracaslo. So where are the other 6?
Bruh.
Thank you for the bay, Shawnee. I love you too. Yeah, I know you're here. It's just, it keeps telling me I have a guest, and I don't. And it tells me there's 10 people in the audience, but I look at the audience, and the numbers just don't match up. Welcome, Nathan Smith. How was your evening? They hacked your sleeping squad. Nathan, I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself? How was your day? It went all glitchy like an old school snowy TV, and people kept talking. So how does that make it hacked? Maybe it was just a glitch in the Matrix. Oh, well, that sucks. Yeah, Blake's been gone for, well, for a few minutes anyway. Oh, you guys, so Friday night at about 11 o'clock, I downloaded South Park: The Stick of Truth, and I had seen someone playing it on YouTube. It was the Pink Stylist, which really was actually kind of creepy watching him play the game, but that's a whole nother story. So 11 o'clock, I started playing The Stick of Truth, and for the next 16 hours, guess what I played? That was that was Friday night, 11 p.m. Saturday at like 3:45, my computer actually had a blue screen of death. I played it so much straight through that it literally crashed my computer. And near the end, I heard the little Windows sound of devices, like a USB device when you eject it. It makes that little doo-doo sound as it's deactivating, and then I'd get this little doo-doo sound as if something was getting plugged back in. And that was going like almost constantly. And then Blue screen. Computer crash. So, I don't know what it was doing, but I binge played for 16 hours and didn't have any sleep. So that kind of screwed up my whole sleeping schedule. Oh, there's Blake. See, you talk about him, and he shows up. Blake, Shawnee was saying hi to you when you weren't here. I see nothing. I don't know. I am so lost today. So I'm gonna have my evening broadcast tonight at the regular time after Messy Monday. Um, I'm going to try a tomorrow 8:30 start time again. And if it's really slow, if it doesn't do any good, I think I'm going to push the rest of the week back to 7:30. Just because it was more active then. But it's an experiment. We'll give it a try. We'll see what happens. Experiments are like that. Yeah, probably. I mean, it's a little slow. Not a lot of people chatting. Not a lot of people participating, so it kind of made for and makes for an awkward broadcast. And, without the participation, without the people chatting, uh, it's, yeah, definitely slow. And it is a Monday, that's true, like. So I am going to end the broadcast. Thank you everybody who showed up. Oh, Country Boy for Light, thank you for the 50 likes.
No.
It seems like half my audience is missing. I don't know where they're at. So anyway, you guys have a good day. Smile and laugh more than you scowl and frown, and tell a stranger, wish them a happy day. And you guys have a good day as well. I will see you back here tonight after Messy Monday. So you guys take care. Wait, what? No, what I'm saying. Half. So, 2, 4, 6. The audience shows 8 people, but the number shows 15, and I would just say it looks like something's messed up. Yes, Maddie, I'm ending my broadcast. Yes, so you guys take care.